everybody, welcome back to True Lunar Nights. I'm Renee, and for this reading, we are going to be talking about either a person you are romantically linked to at the current moment or someone you are romantically interested in and how they feel about you currently. All right, so these are your pals, pal 1, pal 2, pal 3, and you can pause here and pick a pal. I will see you at your reading. Hi, pal 1. Let's talk about the messages that I received for you. So I received a couple of different messages and we'll talk about them. And if I receive any more at the spur of the moment, we'll talk about those as well. Okay, so let's start with it. You received an oracle card that states rose-colored glasses, idealism, denial, ignoring problems. Okay, we can start with this card. So for some of them, I'm getting that they are mixing an ex-partner and they might have moved into this relationship too fast. They're still mourning a partner that they left, and this relationship feels shallow to them. You feel shallow to them. I don't think that it's necessarily, I actually don't feel like it's necessarily that you are shallow. You could be. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are shallow. They're just used to having this deep connection with someone that they've known for a certain period of time. This person knows them, they know that person. And like this, what's your favorite color? How many siblings do you have? Beginning of a relationship. It's just, they miss that deep connection. And this feels very shallow for them and they really want to, I'm getting like, being in a deep connection really makes this person, it like nurtures, it's some sort of like nurturing tincture to their soul. Like they feel so good when they are, it's because they want to be seen. It's because they know that, if they have a deeper connection with someone, that person knows them and they're going to be able to see them more easily and like not mistake certain things that they do, or not there's less of a chance of them being misunderstood. Like they want to be understood, they want to be seen. This person might be quirky or a nerd, I'm getting, and they don't have to be, but I'm getting for some of you, they might be quite quirky or eccentric or a nerd. Like I'm getting for jobs, like some of them could be like tattoo artists, or they could be very tech savvy, or they could be like gamers, like professional gamers, skateboarders. I'm getting like quirky, eccentric type guys. They could be, I don't know if I said tattoo artists, maybe I did, but there's that too. And it's just like they're craving this deep connection, and this newness just feels so shallow to them. Like asking your name, your sign, and they're just like, oh my God, I just miss like deep connections. And there is some temptation here. There might be some third-party interference. They might go back to their ex, try to get their ex back. So be careful of that. If you sense that this person is not, this is why vetting people out is so important, you guys. Vetting people out, maybe I'll do a video about that next week instead of a pick a card reading, how you vet someone out before you date them. You don't just, not before you date them, but while you're dating them. You don't just give yourself away. You don't just like, you can, whatever, you can sleep with people, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's your life. All you have to do is pay taxes and die when you're ready to die. But if you want to have healthier, happier relationships, it would really benefit you to vet people out as you're dating them, to not just have sex with them right away, to give people time to unveil their true colors, and to, see if this is the type of person that you can trust, you can confide in, and that just comes with a little bit of time. And I'll talk about that next week, so stay tuned. But this person might not be ready. It doesn't look like they're ready for a relationship. I'm just going to say that. It looks like they might have jumped into this way too fast. And they just don't enjoy the shallowness or the newness of it, regardless of whether you're shallow or not. Like this situation is shallow because it's in its early stages, but that's how it goes. You don't walk into the ocean and end up in the deep end. You step into the shallow end and you take your time and you swim until the water gets deeper, and they're just not interested in that. They miss the closeness. It makes them feel complete when they're very close with people. That's their own trauma and their own issue that they really have to deal with. And with this card, I am constantly feeling this case and flow when I am moving through my day, doing the things I need to do. I'm getting, for them, like they actually don't feel like they're flowing. They feel like they're not where they want to be. And for you, you're being asked to get into your flow, to get in tune with yourself. And one way I can explain that is like, I used to create a schedule for all of the things that I wanted to do during the day. And I felt so overwhelmed by them that sometimes I wouldn't even do anything or get them done. And one of those reasons being is because I wasn't following the flow of my mind and body. I was just following the list. It's okay to have a list, and it's more than okay. It's important to have a list and to know all of the things that you need to do today or whatever day you're doing it. But you should be following the list in order to, your body's needs, your body and your mind's needs and desires at the moment. Like if you have take a nap on the list and wash your hair on the list, or paint your nails, manicure on the list, and you're doing a manicure and you find that you're frustrated and you're not doing a good job, or just the idea of a manicure just bothers you. Maybe you ask yourself why. Maybe it's because you don't have the energy for it. Maybe you need to take that nap now, even though you want to get that manicure done. And sometimes this goes into a space where you don't complete everything on your list, and you have to put something off until the next day. But it really helps you to align yourself with your body and your mind, the needs and desires that they have, so you get the proper sleep. Because once you shake out the quirks of this sort of like scheduling your day, you'll find that you're able to get through all of the things on your list, or most of the things on your list each day, that you'll feel well rested and you'll feel rejuvenated and good. So you're really asked to get into the flow of things. So do what you need. If you feel like you need a nap, if you feel like you need something to eat, maybe you're not eating breakfast, don't skip breakfast, you guys. Especially if you work a 9 to 5, please don't skip breakfast. You need it, especially if you're a woman. You need that meal in the morning. You need some energy. You're really asked to get into the flow of your life. And I also feel like the need to say that the flow is not just in what you're doing. It's also a flow in regards to how you feel. Like, pay attention to how you feel, because that's you can use your feelings to intuitively guide you. They're letting you know, like what's going on within you and how you're responding to things that are happening in your day and how you're responding to people, So take the time each day to, at the end of each day, if you want to journal, that would be great. If you don't want to put pen to paper, you don't have to. You can verbal journal. I do it all the time. I just hit the record button on my phone on my voice memo app, and I just talk about my day, and it helps me to realize like points in my day where I was triggered, parts of my day where I was drained, and I'm able to look at it and understand why. And it gives me, based on that knowledge, I can have a better day the next day. It really helps you to get to know yourself. You're being called to listen to your intuition, to listen to your emotions and your feelings, and to use these and follow in the flow of that. Like, you're not wanted to go in the opposition of that. You're wanted to get in touch with yourself. This is what this card is asking you to do, to get in touch with yourself. So maybe you are a bit shallow, and if you aren't on the shallow side, and you're not just fries over guys and look at this milkshake and my head is in the clouds and girls just want to have fun. If you're not in that shallow place, you're still being asked to do this. You're wanted to be more aware of your surroundings and aware of what's happening. Like, there's this deep awareness that is almost like calling to you. It's gonna be the way, it's going to be the way in which you ascend next. It's going to be an internal ascension. And I did not even think it was going to go there, but it did. So let's talk about the other message I'm getting to. The other message I'm receiving is this romantic interest, or this person that you are romantically linked to at the moment, you're ignoring them. They're missing you. So like maybe you guys are in separation right now. So this might be a separation situation. And if you guys aren't separate from them, maybe you've emotionally separated yourself, and they can sense that. They can sense you don't ask about their day anymore. They can sense you aren't interested in what they're doing anymore. They know that, they ask you to go out, and half the time you don't want to go out with them anymore. And they sense that you're distancing yourself from them emotionally. And they're mourning this. And they really care about you. And some of them think that you're cheating, or you're flirting, dating someone else, like you're not interested in them anymore. And for some of you, I think that is actually the case. But for some of you, that is the case. For some of you, I'm getting, you're sort of like, you're under a lot of stress and you're taking a hiatus from your life. Like you needed to put on rose-colored glasses. You needed to focus on I just want, sometimes when you're stressed out, all you want to do is have a Snickers bar and have an orgasm and watch TV, and, you just want to feel good, and you're just really trying to pull in that feel good energy, and you're doing it through things that are not sometimes things that are not, beneficial for you. But this phase is necessary sometimes. Sometimes you need to get away of it. I'm getting some of you have a stressful job. Some of you have a stressful job and you're really trying to get away from it. Maybe you spent all your days in a book. Maybe you spend your day you're just reading a romantic novel all day. That's all you want to fucking do all day. And then get in the shower and eat a pizza and fucking go to bed. And it's actually not about them, but they feel like you're distancing themselves. You're distancing yourself from them, and they feel like, they really miss you. If that's the case for you, if that message is your message, then, let them know how you feel. Let them know that you're stressed out. I'm getting, for some of you, maybe a parent has passed away. I'm sorry if that's the case. I'm getting that some of you are going through a stressful time and you just want to focus on happy fucking things. You just want to say, fuck it, I want a soda every day. I fucking want a soda every day because it feels good. And, that's okay. Let yourself, maybe you're the one mourning as well. You're mourning something that you're freaking going through. But this person really likes you with this card here. And they miss you and they're hoping you reconcile. I'm surprised that you're even here, pal, too, because I feel like most of you really don't care. Or you care a little. Well, sure, I care a little. It's not that serious, but yeah, I guess I'll just pick pal, too. That's how I kind of feel like it is for the most of you. But of course, if this message doesn't resonate, pick another pile. If that doesn't work, then maybe this reading in particular just isn't for you. But those are the messages that I've received for you, pile one. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Okay, pile two. Let's talk about the messages that I'm receiving for you. Okay, so I'm receiving a few different messages, so let's just go over them. So one of the messages I'm receiving is that this person puts you on a pedestal. They feel like you are so gorgeous, you're so fucking beautiful, and they actually don't even understand how they shot their shot with you, and you welcome them into your life. They just feel like, they kind of feel like they have imposter syndrome, like they shouldn't be here. they shouldn't be with you, and they can't believe that they got you. Despite, I don't care if you think this person is gorgeous and they shouldn't have self-esteem issues. I'm just telling you what I see. Certain people are just this way. You can't help it. Doesn't matter how they look. This is how they feel. Another thing that I'm getting for you is they feel like you have options and you might cheat on them, and they're very afraid. They're afraid that you have options and there could be another person, and that they have competition and that someone could just take you from them. They're having a hard time expressing their love to you with this card up here because they feel like they already place you so high. They feel like if they say, if they start expressing their love, that you'll actually, you'll know how they feel for you because it would just come out of them, you know, like word vomit. It'll just come out of them. And then they'll think to themselves, oh fuck, now she knows how I feel. Now she's really going to cheat on me. Like they have some real deep embedded insecurities. And for you, for this advice card I'm getting for you, I take control of my emotions. I do not let my emotions take control of me. I feel like this is for them as well. Like they need to get a hold on their emotions and their insecurities so that their emotions aren't like dictating everything that they do, because they don't have a good relationship with their own emotions, and they're all over the place, and so they feel chaotic and they're making decisions out of this chaotic feeling because they don't have themselves in balance, and they don't know how to create that peace within themselves. So that is one of the messages that I'm receiving for you. Another message that I'm receiving for you is this person feels like you're conceited. And remember, this reading is also, I should have said this, I think I said this for, I don't think I said this in the intro, and I really should have, but this is a reading in regards to someone you are romantically linked to right now. So you could be dating them, they could be your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Or this is someone that you are romantically interested in. So it goes either way. And I'm receiving usually 2 to 3 messages per group. So yeah, let's get back to it. So for some of you, I'm getting I feel like it's, what's her name? Rico Nasty. I'm feeling myself. I'm conceited. Yeah. I'm getting for some of you, they feel like you're conceited. They feel like you're conceited, but what they don't know is that you might flaunt your body, or you might use certain verbiage that yeah, I know I look good. Yeah, I'm a 10, but it's really to hide the fact that you are insecure, that there are insecurities underneath, and you have been cheated on, and cheating isn't always physical. Remember, it can be emotional too. You know, there's cheating, there's different forms of cheating. Well, it's not just physical. It's not just someone sleeping with someone. So you might have been cheated on before, and you might just feel like, and so you have this conceited persona, but it's really to just cover up the fact that, you know, you're afraid. You're afraid that if someone doesn't feel, if someone doesn't get it in their head that you believe that you're freaking amazing, then they will cheat on you, you know, or they will walk out on you, or they will step out on you. And they feel like you don't express your love because of this. Like they sort of want to hear from you that you care for them. They want to hear from you that you're interested in them. They want to know more about who you are, but it's almost like they feel like you have on this mask, and that you feel you're on a pedestal so far above them that, you know, it's really starting to make them feel beneath you, you know? So for some of you, that's the message. And I take control of my emotions. I do not let my emotions take control of me. For some of you, that message is for you. And to really check in with yourself and what happened to you in the past, and how it changed you, and how it made you fear, you know, having closeness with romantic partners. Because closeness is just what's going to happen if you have a romantic partner. And you need to learn how to be close again, like that you can have closeness with someone, and you can trust them. You know, I say this, and this is really important to say, and this is, I think I'll talk about this next week. Instead of doing pick a card readings. You can only trust people to be humans. You can only trust people to be people. It's not a person, it's not your partner that you should be placing your, like the bulk of your trust into, right? It's, trust is meant for the self. I just feel like that. And you can give it to other people, but it's not going to be in the same form that you trust yourself, right? You've got to trust people to be human beings. And this doesn't mean, oh, people are naturally, they're just going to treat me badly. They're just going to treat me like shit. And so I have to trust them to be a fucking person. And I can't trust them to be loyal. You know, you just got to trust people to be people. And it doesn't have to come with bitterness or anger or spite towards individuals. You know, you just got to trust yourself more. You got to trust that if something gets bad, that you'll leave. You have to trust that you vetted out this person, you know, and that you're getting your needs and you're going to get your needs and desires met in this relationship, or you're going to leave. Like, things don't have to get so bad. Things don't have to be so, you know, things don't have to blow up in your face. Like, a relationship doesn't have to blow up in your face and cause such destruction that you feel this way. You feel like, oh, now I have to be, you know, conceited. Because there are red flags. You know, there are things that show up very early in a relationship. People can't hide really who they are, and you're only going to see more and more of who they are as time goes by. And if you haven't given yourself away yet, if you're not sleeping with this person yet, if you aren't balanced in regards to what you're giving to yourself and what you're giving to your relationship, then you're going to end up in pain. I'm really going to talk about this next week, like how to vet out a person to make sure that they are right for you. But yeah, that's one of the messages that I received, and let's see if I'm receiving anything else. Okay, that's all I received for you, Pile 2. Thank you for joining me. Pile 3, it is all good. And when I say that, I mean it. It is literally all good. This makes me so fucking happy for you. I just love love, and it doesn't have to be complicated, and it doesn't have to be scary. It can be beautiful and lush and peaceful and fucking happy. And I see it for you all here, Pile 3. So if you pick this pile, good for you. Good for you. I'm so fucking happy for you. So Pile 3, this could be someone you are romantically linked to now, meaning you are either dating them, or they are your boyfriend or your girlfriend, they're your partner. Or it could just be someone who is you are romantically interested in. All of the cards here are just so freaking beautiful. So this person, and if you don't have anyone yet, this is in your future. So good for you. So with the twin flame energy, they feel like you are their other half. They feel like you mirror all of the positive sides of them. They feel like you unconditionally love them. They feel like they unconditionally love you. They see themselves planning their future with you, planning trips with you. They feel like you are their other half, literally. They feel like when you're not in their presence, like something is missing. Like, this person just absolutely adores you. They feel like this is divinely planned. They feel like the heavens got together and just declared that you two should be one. I swear, this person is just enamored with you, and it's past enamoration. You guys are deeply connected. You could have this could have been a person that you were with in the past, and now you're back together again. And this time, it's maybe in the past it was it didn't go so well, but this time you guys are giving yourselves a fresh start. And this could be like past life energies. If you believe in that, if you don't, just disregard that message as well. You guys could have had past life energy or past lives with one another. I'm getting that this person, this person wants to marry you here with the wedding rings. If you aren't engaged now, they are going to ask you to marry them. This person wants marriage with you. This person wants you to know that they're committed to you. I'm getting that some people might have to make a move. Maybe your partner is in a different country, or there's some long distance going on, but someone has to make a move. That's just a message that I received. This person is so fucking attracted to you. They're attracted to you physically. They're attracted to your mind. They're attracted to your heart. They are attracted to you on every different level. I'm getting here with the mirroring that even when you mirror something like negative that has to do with them back towards them, they use that as an opportunity. They think that they feel that that's an opportunity to work on themselves, I'm kind of getting like the magician energy here, like literally it's like to transform what was like trash into gold. Like it's like transformation. They view you as an opportunity and they feel safe with you, like they can transform with you, like you can reflect something negative back to them, and like even if they do take offense to it or it hurts their feelings, they feel like they're able to transform this in front of you and come out on the other side of that trauma, feeling safe and feeling healed. And they feel like you are a safe space to do that from. They feel very safe with you. I'm surrounded by abundance in all areas of my life. They feel so abundant because of you. They feel like they have the world in their hands. They feel like they could conquer the freaking world right now. That's how you make them feel. And something with this connection is going to help them to make more money. It could just be that they're happier. They want to provide a life for you where you guys have more, maybe a bigger home or a home together if you don't have a home yet, or you want children. And so they're feeling really encouraged. They have all this energy because of you, and they want to get a new job, or they want to get a promotion, or they want to open their own business. Something about this is actually going to bring financial abundance to them, and they're going to use it to provide for you. Oh my God, pile 3. This is so freaking cute, and that's literally the only message I have in the other card, in the other decks. The other piles, there were like multiple readings, but this is one reading. This is just only one freaking thing. It's just love. It's just love. And I'm not saying that it won't be without its challenges and that, but you will overcome those challenges together. And they have good intentions for you, pile 3. They have good intentions. They want the best for you. They want the best for this relationship. They're like, I'm getting that they're still in awe that you exist, that you're in their arms, that they're with you. They're in awe of this. That's the energy that I'm getting. Like, I don't even know is this a freaking dream? Is this real? I love this for you, pile 3. I really love this for you. I hope you enjoyed this message, and I will see you next week. Bye.